Yeah, this one's the one I struggle with the most, and it's not because I think Brees will get more work. It's because I think Isaiah Davis will get more work. I think it'll be this is strictly carries, and I think your point about Brees catching the ball is very, very important. I think he's gonna have a lot of receiving work. I could see a world where the thing is we do this every year and coaches do this every year, coach speak, and it's not like when it's actually time to put your cleats on, you got to let runners get in the flow of the game. In theory, it sounds amazing to sit here and go, Brees will get 60% of the carries, and Braylon Allen will get 20, and Isaiah Davis will get 20. Okay, that's possible. And that's kind of actually my answer here, but it's not the way people think. I don't think the Jets will go, okay, today, Brees got 13 carries and Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis each got 4, right? I actually think it'll just be somebody will probably be banged up or hot at the time, and it'll be Brees and then one of those two guys where I think Isaiah Davis is going to get his touches. I think though it's very hard to actually operate a three-headed monster in the run game. Like if you have one guy that's just only a pass catching back where he's either blocking on third downs or running a route, okay, that's different. But three runners of the football, man, it's hard for those guys to get their legs under them and to really get in the flow of a game where I'm constantly coming off the field. Like there's pacing. Some guys need to get hit. They need to get out there and get hit and then get up and then get the ball again to get hit again. So I'll go a little higher than you for Isaiah Davis, but I think the percentages are pretty close. But I don't know how they're actually going to run a three-headed monster like week in and week out.
I am really curious to see
Plus Fields.
where and how they use Davis. Where does he fit in the hierarchy? He's going to be part of it, and he had some really nice moments down the stretch last year. I'm curious to see how the preseason plays out. How much of him do we see? How much of Donovan Edwards do we see? Are they light with Braylon and Brees? I think they'll be light with Brees, kind of regardless. That's an interest. Again, if you're poking around for fantasy football for the Jets, how that is sorted out is a big, outstanding question. And yeah, I think it's an open-ended one because we got to see this staff did not draft any of these running backs, and both these guys are going into their second year and have an equal amount, roughly, of encouraging tape. Whereas Braylon had a lot in the first half of the year, Davis had a lot in the back half of the year. So if they're going to fix their screen game in particular, both those guys should be a nice part of it.